Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman, and we are doing this is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. We're back, and I had about a one-day hiatus, but we are back, and it's great to be here. I've got coffee. And everything is good with that. Just getting situated here. We have a 7:30. Trent has arrived. Glad to see you, sir. We have a 7:30 start for this ball game, and it's going to be a nice leisurely ball game. And I will be providing you with the lineups, even though they're visible right now, in due course. A few minutes. It's the Seattle Pilots at the Washington Senators, third of a three-game series. Senators have took the first two in shutouts. Coleman in a 2-0 shutout, and then Schellenbach in a 6-0 shutout. Today it will be Gene Brabender with 6 wins going against Casey Cox with 5 wins. They're both right-handers. Yeah. Our next game is Oakland at Baltimore. Odom for Oakland, McNally for Baltimore. That will be a 7 a.m. start, Eastern Time, U.S. Just so I can not go too late, because the coffee goes quick, and I need coffee. That's on Monday. And then Tuesday, it's Boston with Nagy at Chicago, Edmondson. Don't forget, our novelty game in the 1911 replay is Saturday. St. Louis at Chicago. St. Louis Cards at the Chicago Cubs. Ah. It's on the, if you go, Trent, go to the landing page. It's listed there. I moved away from it. Just go to the landing page. Okay, we're going to start off with our opening lineups. As I said, it's Gene Brabender for Seattle, Casey Cox for the Senators, both right-handers. For the Seattle Pilots, leading off is Tommy Harper at third base. Steve Hovley will bat second. He's in right. Wayne Comer will bat third. He's in center field. Tommy Davis is the cleanup hitter. He'll play left. Don Mincher at first, batting fifth. Jerry McNerney is catching, batting sixth. John Donaldson batting seventh at second base. Batting eighth, Ron Clark at shortstop. And the pitcher batting ninth, Gene Brabender. And the Seattle Pilots are in fifth place in the American League West. Only a game and a half behind the Chicago White Sox. For the Washington Senators, leading off is Del Unser. He's in center. Lee May bats second. He's in right field. Frank Howard bats third. He's in left. Mike Epstein, the cleanup hitter, batting first. Ken McMullen will bat fifth at third base. Bernie Allen playing second base, batting sixth. Tim Cullen batting seventh at short. Jim French is the catcher. He bats eighth. And the pitcher is Casey Cox, batting ninth. And the Senators are in fourth place, 20 games behind the Orioles, only a game and a half behind the third place Boston Red Sox. And the first pitch is in about 6 minutes. And look at that, Kathy Harden has arrived. Kathy, so great to see you, as usual. Just to let everybody know now that Kathy's here, I canceled yesterday's game, in fact 2 days in a row, due to, I guess we would call it fatigue and general malaise. I woke up at 4 in the morning yesterday, and the game had been already rescheduled due to, I guess that was the news day when Trump was indicted. I canceled. So I'm still, I'm toward the end of my first pot of coffee now, and it concerns me that I'm sort of cutting it close with the coffee. So tomorrow's game, I know it's early, but it's 7 a.m. And so is Tuesday's game. And they're already on the landing page. But today we start first pitch 7:30, about 4 minutes. We got the Seattle Pilots at the Senators, third of a 3-game series. Senators took the first two shutouts, 2 complete game shutouts, one thrown by Coleman and the other by Schellenbach. It was 2-0 and 6-0 in the first and second games respectively. And today it's Gene Brabender for the Pilots versus Casey Cox of the Senators. Both are right-handers. And this is the final game of August 10, 1969, so I'll be posting updated leaders in home runs and wins, individual leaders, along with the standings for the American League. Sometime later today. It's a fairly decent crowd here at RFK. I guess it was called RFK by now. RFK Memorial Stadium. Just a couple minutes till the first pitch, and we're going to get with this ball game. It's a beautiful morning for Strat-O-Matic, 1969 baseball, in a largely meaningless game, but they've got to be played. I mean, you could say the Senators, well, you know, they have a chance to make third place, and Seattle has a chance to pass Chicago, so I guess for that reason it might be interesting to people. And also, I believe that in my replay, each team gets a purse at the end of the season based on each player on each team, based on where they fall in the standings. So for that reason, they do care. And they didn't make the money the players make today. Oh, that's good coffee. I got about a minute till the Senators take the field. And I'm looking for a nice leisurely ball game on this morning. I really am. Absolutely, Kathy Harden. And there it is. Oh, Lord, there it is. Oh, there's the tweet. Let's make sure the link is good. Yes, it is. Yes, it is indeed. And the Senators take the field. Here's Casey Cox for the Senators on the mound. And leading it off for the Seattle Pilots is Tommy Harper. The first rule is keep him off base, per the Senators. Cox is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Harper. 4-4 right-handed, catch card X. French is a 3, catcher X. 23 re-roll. 14-3, and he fouls out to French, the catcher. 1 away, and we are underway. And Kathy wants the Senators. So it's great to be back here playing Strat-O-Matic. 1969 baseball. It really is. And Steve Hovley steps into the batter's box. He's a left-handed hitter. It's 1 out, nobody on. Just underway here in Washington. Here's Cox. That's 1-6, and it's a base hit by Hovley. So Hovley's on. He's a B, 1-10, 1-9 with French. And Wayne Comer is the batter. Kathy Harden wants the Senators. I'll go with them. Wayne Comer, right-handed hitter. Hovley on first, 1 down from the stretch, Cox. And there it is, 6-3 right-handed. Base hit to center. Picked up by Unser, -2. Hovley, 1-14, 1-12, he'll hold. So it's first and second with 1 out, and here's Tommy Davis now. Cox from the stretch. The pitch to Davis. 4-7, and he grounds it to short, scooped up by Cullen. Throws to Bernie Allen, and to Epstein. It's a double play. 6-4-3. Side is retired. No runs, 2 hits. 1 left on after a half an inning. It's Seattle nothing. And Washington coming to bat. We get a chance to look at Gene Brabender. Here's a guy who probably learned how to fight when he was a kid, or else he got the shit knocked out of him. Or withstood a lot of abuse. Gene Brabender taking his warm-ups to start the bottom of the first, facing Cincinnati. It'll be Unser, May, and the big man Howard. I'm going to refresh my coffee as Brabender takes his warm-ups, and Del Unser steps up to the batter's box. I just poured the last cup from my pot. And that means that very soon, maybe in an inning or so, I'll be making new coffee. Oh, that is good coffee, no doubt about it, Kathy Horton. Okay, Unser is in the box, and Brabender is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Unser. That's 110, and he pops it up to first base for Mincher. He makes the catch, and there's 1 away. Here's Lee May. Indeed. Take it nice and slow, people. If you want a fast game, This may not be the place for you. Let's just slow it down. Let's enjoy the ride. Let's enjoy the passage of time, because that's the secret of life. Okay, Brabender. Into his windup, the pitch to Lee May. He's a left-handed hitter, 2-3, and that's a base hit. Swipe to right field. Picked up by Hovley, thrown in. May on first with one out. And here comes the big man, Frank Howard. Frank leads Major League Baseball with home runs. He's got 41 of them. 41 long ones hit by this guy already in this replay. Here's Brabender now. The pitch to Howard. That's 5-10. Grounds it to short. Clark a 4. 19-4. Oh, he throws him out. May goes to second. It's 2 outs, May in scoring position for Mike Epstein, a left-handed hitter. Brabender. The pitch to Epstein. That's 5-6, left-handed. Struck him out! And the side is retired. No runs. The single by May left on base after 1. It's scoreless. It's Seattle at Washington. Third of a 3-game series here. Again, the Senators took the first 2 with shutouts. 2-0 by Coleman and 6-0 by Schellenbach. And Casey Cox takes them out. And stepping up to the plate is Don Mincher. His first plate appearance of the ball game. He's a left-handed hitter. That's low for a ball to Mincher. Here's the pitch from Cox. That's 3-2. Hit him! So Mincher goes to first. He's set and he's fine. Falls off the trainer. So Cox hits Mincher in the bicep to start it off here in the top of the second. Mincher on first, and McNerney, the catcher, steps into the batter's box. Okay, Cox from the stretch. And the pitch to McNerney. 4-7 right-hander. Grounds it to short. Cullen to Bernie Allen to Epstein for the double play. That's the second double play. Started by Cullen at shortstop. 2 outs, nobody on. So that takes care of Mincher, the runner. It's 2 outs, nobody on for John Donaldson. Left-handed hitter, John Donaldson. Indeed. Absolutely. Oh, that's good coffee. Oh, my. Oof. God, that's good coffee. You know, I may want to play a game at like 4 o'clock. That would be cool, wouldn't it? And do the other stuff at that time. I might just go maybe 5 o'clock. Who knows? You know, it's nice when there's options. Okay, Donaldson facing Cox with 2 outs, nobody on, top of the second, no score. Pitch to Donaldson. He walked him. Cox walks Donaldson. It's Donaldson on first, 2 down for Ron Clark. Indeed, Kathy Gordon. Indeed. I hope all's well with you, Kathy. With you and your loved ones. Here's Cox. The pitch to Clark. And that's a 3-6 right-hander. Pops him up. Aligns it, actually, to Cullen for the 3rd out. So the side is retired. No runs. A hit by pitch, a walk, 1 left on. Middle of the 2nd. It's a clean ball game as far as I'm concerned. It's a very clean ball game. It's scoreless. Well, here's Brabender starting his 2nd inning of the ball game. And Ken McMullen will lead it off. There's a called strike to McMullen. Okay, Brabender winds and deals. 4-9. And it's a fly ball to right field, and Hovley is getting under it. And there's the first out of the bottom of the 2nd. Bernie Allen steps up. Don't forget, our 1911 replay resumes a week from yesterday. It'll be, you can go look at our landing page for that. So make sure you subscribe, set up alerts. You'll never miss a ball game. Bernie Allen facing Brabender. He's a left-handed hitter. Nice leisurely ball game on a Sunday morning. Oh. Here's Brabender, the wind-up, the pitch to Allen. That's 1-8. And it's a base hit to right for Bernie. 1-out single, Bernie on first. And Tim Cullen comes to the plate. So Brabender works from the stretch here. The pitch to Cullen. That's 1-8. And he flies it to right field. Hovley getting under it. And he makes the catch. Bernie holds. 2 down. And Jim French, the batter, left-handed hitter. With 2 down, Bernie Allen on first. No score here at DC. Here's the pitch to French. That's 4-8, left-handed, walked him. So it's first and second, 2 out, and Casey Cox is the batter. He is a 1 WR from the plate. It's 2 outs, first and second for the Nats. Oh, the pitch to Cox. That's 5-9. Right-hander struck him out. Second for Brabender, side retire. No runs, a single, a walk, and both were left on. And after 2 very, very, I would say, leisurely innings, it's scoreless here in Washington. Scoreless ball game. And Brabender will lead it off here in the top of the 3rd for the Pilots. He is a 1NR. Here's Cox into his windup and the pitch to Brabender. 5-12. Grounded back to Cox. He's a floor. 3-4. That's going to go through. Brabender gets a base hit. He's on first, nobody out. And Tommy Harper, the batter. After this half inning, we might be making that coffee. God almighty. Shit. Here's Cox from the stretch. The pitch to Harper. That's 4-8. And he flies it to center. Unser is under it. And Brabender holds. It's 1 out. Harper is 0 for 2 today. Now Stephen Hovley, who singled and was left on in the first. It's Brabender on first, 1 down. Oh, Lord, that's good coffee. Here's the pitch to Hovley. Left-handed hitter, 2-9. And he flies it to left. And Howard makes the catch. 2 outs. And Wayne Comer comes up. He also singled in the first, was out in a double play to retire the side. Nice to get back to the ball game after a 2-day absence. Here's Cox now. The pitch to Comer. 3-3. It's a base hit to left. Brabender goes to second and holds. Actually, it would be a 1-10, 1-12, 1-15 with Howard's arm. He's going to go. And they're going to let him go. So Brabender goes to third. It's first and third. It's interesting how Howard has such a poor arm, +3. He is a 4 fielding, but then you take like a Willie Stargell, who's a 4 and left, but he's like a -3 or 4, you see, so it's a different kind of situation. We're talking about situation. Here's Tommy Davis in a clutch situation. Oh, it's great to have you back, Kathy Hart. Thank you so much. Yeah, absolutely. It's great to be back where we belong. Okay, Cox now, trying to get out of this. Davis at the plate. First and third, 2 down. Here's the pitch to Davis. That's a 1-8, and it's a chopper to short, picked up by Cullen, throws to Epstein, and the side is retired. So I'll tell you, he gets out of it. Casey Cox, no runs, 2 hits, 2 left. Middle of the third, no coffee, and it's scoreless. And you know what that means. It's coffee making time. Indeed it is. Well, Brabender comes out. I got one message from one person, a user, I'll not mention who it is, who said, "I'm so sorry your game was canceled. I wait on your games to go to sleep." And I don't mind how you people use these broadcasts. You'd be surprised how many people watch or listen on demand. It's going to be the top of the order. Unser leading it off in the bottom of the third, but not before I turn around and I make a full pot of nice piping hot coffee, please. Absolutely. Oh. Yeah. I'd like a dehumidifier, you know that? Take out some of that moisture in the air. Last night was much better for me. I didn't stay up all hours. My sleep was fairly uninterrupted. And, or less interrupted. I woke up at 5, which is better than 4. Okay? I'm hoping tonight will be even better. Oh, just like that, the coffee is brewing. Good day. Good day. And Brabender is ready. Unser is at the plate. He popped to first in the first. Here's the windup from Brabender and the pitch. That's 1-7, and he flies it to center field. Comer makes the catch. There's one down. Here's Lee May, left-handed hitter. The coffee is brewing. Excuse me. Brabender into his windup, and the pitch to May. 4-7 left-handed, and that is a base hit by May. His second of the ball game. Just got through there on the right side past Mincher, the first baseman. May on first, one down. Here's the big man. Big man been kind of quiet as far as the home runs go, but he's still been good with, it's like when he gets a base hit, people are disappointed. Big man grounded to short in the first. It's May on first, one down. Brabender from the stretch, and the pitch to Howard. 6-11, right-hander, base hit by Howard. May goes to second. That was to center. He's a 1-14, and Comer a -1, 1-13. He will hold. So it's first and second. Howard on first, May on second, one down. And Gene Brabender will face Mike Epstein. He struck out in the first. Indeed he did. Okay, Brabender is ready. Here's the pitch to Epstein. That's 5-6 left-handed. Struck him out again. That's the second time he got Epstein, and it's the third strikeout for Brabender, and it was a big one. So it's 2 outs, first and second, and Ken McMullen in a clutch situation. We're scoreless here in D.C. Okay, Brabender gets the sign from McNerney. He's set from the stretch, and the pitch to McMullen. That's 1-7, and that is a grounder to short. Clark has it and throws McMullen out, and it's another goose egg. No runs, 2 hits, both left. Both teams getting runners on base and storing position, but both pitchers getting out of it. Eventually that will go on just for so long until something happens. And we're scoreless after 3 in Washington, D.C. Here comes Casey Cox. He's thrown 3 scoreless against Seattle. That coffee is really sounding like coffee brewing. You know that? And I'm enjoying the pace of this ball game. I don't know about any of you. I'm enjoying the leisurely ambiance of this ball game. I don't know about you. We'll go ahead and Mincher will lead it off. He was hit by a pitch out in a double play in the second. And he steps in against Casey Cox to start off the top of the 4th. Here's Cox now. His windup and the pitch to Mincher. Whoa, that's a 2-3, and it's a base hit to left. Howard scoops and throws it in. Mincher leads off on first again. As he did in the second, he's on first, no outs. Here's Jerry McNerney. He's an A bunter. Okay, Cox is ready from the stretch. The pitch to McNerney. He's swinging away. 3-8, and he grounds it to short. Double play. That's the 3rd. Oh no, yeah, that's the 3rd. Oh, turned over by Cullen. 6-4-3. That's the 2nd time McNerney grounded into a double, and it's 2 outs, nobody on. So there goes that. And John Donaldson is the batter. That coffee is brewing. After this half, I'm looking to get some and continue to tank up on caffeine this morning. Donaldson walked in the second, was left on base. Now it's 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the pitch from Cox. And that's a 5-5. And it's hit deep into the gap. That's going to drop, and Donaldson standing up at second with a 2-out double. John Donaldson knocking that into the gap there. A 5-5 double for Donaldson. He's on second, 2 down. Here's Ron Clark now. Brabender on deck. Cox trying to get out of this. The pitch to Clark. That's 111. And it's a base hit to left. This might score Donaldson. Donaldson rounding third. Howard, look at that, +3. Donaldson 1-13, 2 outs, 1-15. +3, 1-18. And they let him score. Holding Clark at first. It's a 1-0 ball game. So Clark knocks Donaldson home from second with a base hit on Howard's arm. He threw it to cut off. So Clark would hold at first. It's 1-0 Pilots. 2 outs, Clark on first. And here's Brabender. Okay, Cox, the pitch to Brabender. That's 3-9, and he grounds it to third, and that will retire the side. McMullen easily throws out Brabender. The side is retired, but there was 1 run on 3 hits. A single, then the double, the run score, then the double, because there were 2 out from the double play, then the run-scoring base hit by Ron Clark. Middle of the 4th, 1-0 Pilots. Brabender comes out. He'll try to protect this lead. I'm going to get myself some coffee. This is a leisurely ball game, but it isn't dragging. You know what I'm saying? It's got like a nice pace to it. Bernie Allen will lead it off here in the bottom of the fourth with the Senators down by 1. Let's get some coffee. Let's sneak a cup, okay? Excuse me. Yeah. Oh, that's good coffee. No doubt. Okay, bottom of the fourth here. Bernie Allen leads it off. He singled left on in the second. Brabender into his windup. The pitch to Allen. That's 6-8 left-handed. Walked him. Second walk thrown by Brabender. Allen on first to lead it off. Here's Tim Cullen. A bunter. I don't know. They don't have much after that. That's how I think. But we'll see. Here's Brabender from the stretch. The pitch to Cullen. 2-9 right-hander. Grounds it to short. Clark. Double play. So the Pilots turn a double. Actually, that was, wait a minute, 2-9, yes, shortstop. So it's 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Jim French, left-handed hitter, and Cox comes out on deck. Oh, good coffee. Okay, French walked in the second left on. Here's the pitch from Brabender. And that's 5-5 left-handed. Chops it to short. Clark a 4. 10-4. And he throws him out, and the side is retired. No runs, the walk, none left after the double. After 4, it's a 1-0 ball game. Casey Cox comes out for his 5th inning. He allowed a run in the 4th. He's thrown a good share of pitchers through 4 innings. It'll be the top of the order. Tommy Harper 0 for 2. He's kept him off base. Here's Cox now. And the pitch to Harper. 4-2 right-hander. Fly ball left. Frank Howard holds it down. Harper 0 for 3 today. That'll bring up Steve Hovley, who's 1 for 2. He singled in the first, flew to left in the third. Low for a ball to Hovley. Okay, Cox, the windup, and the pitch. 1-7, and he grounds it to second. For Bernie Allen, over to Epstein, 2 outs. And that'll bring up Wayne Comer, who is 2 for 2, 2 singles. Okay, Cox is ready. Here's the windup. And the pitch to Comer. That's a 310 right-hander. Whoa, it's hit into the gap and cut off. And Comer will get his third single of the ball game. Wayne Comer, 3 for 3 today. Comer on first with 2 down. He's a B, so he'll be a 1-9. And that'll bring up Tommy Davis, who's 0 for 2. Here's Cox. And the pitch to Davis. That's 6-12 right-handed. Grounds it back to Cox. He's a 4. 5-4. Oh, it goes through! And it's rolling. That's going to be a double for Davis. Comer will go to third. So a 2-out rally here for Seattle. That went through. Davis on second, Comer on third, 2 down for Don Mincher. Hit by a pitch and singled. Cox trying to settle down here. A left-handed hitter. Cox is ready. Here's the pitch to Mincher. 6-7. And it's a ground ball to second base. That's Bernie Allen. He's a 3. 3-3. Oh, my. That goes through for a base hit. Comer scores. Davis to third. 2-0. Seattle. 3 hits. 3 consecutive hits. The single, the double, now the base hit by Mincher. First and third with 2 down, and this is a completely 2-out rally. The 2 outs, Comer singled, Mincher, Davis doubled him to third, and then the single by Mincher here to bring home Comer. It's first and third, 2 away, and here's Jerry McNartney. Cox trying to get out of this. That's 2-8. Oh, Lord, that's a fly ball to right. And under it is Lee May for the 3rd out. So another run for Seattle on 3 consecutive hits and 2 left on. After 4.5, it's a 2-0 ball game. Cox will lead off. Knowles is available, as are other pitchers, but, you know, their bullpen is pretty damn rested since they've had 2 consecutive complete game shutouts, one by Coleman, the other by Schellenbach. But they're going to let Cox hit here. Okay, Brabender is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Cox. That's a 2-5, struck him out. 3rd strikeout by Gene Brabender. We come to the top of the order. Del Unser 0 for 2. May on deck. Brabender winds and deals. 110. Pops it up to first base. And Mincher makes the catch. It's 2 away. For Lee May, 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Here's Brabender. The pitch to May. 2-3. And it's a base hit to right. He's 3 for 3 with 3 singles. And here comes the big man. He could tie it up right here with his 42nd. Howard 1 for 2 today. He singled in the third left on base. May on first with 2 down. Okay, Brabender. The pitch to Howard. Oh, 6-11. There's a base hit to center. I think that's the second time he hit that. He'll hold at second, May. First and second, 2 down, and here comes Epstein. Struck out twice today. Wait a minute. 1, 2, that's 3. And this was 4. I'm sorry. Okay, Brabender. Here's the pitch to Epstein. 3-4, there it goes! Deep to right. Hovley going back, it's gone. A 3-run home run. Senators lead 3-2. And the crowd is going nuts. Mike Epstein with a 3-run home run. Kathy Harden. Let's take a look at that again. Here in the bottom of the 5th, it's 2 outs. This was a 2-out rally. May singled, Howard singled, and then Mike Epstein 3-4. That is gone. Right there, it's gone. Mike Epstein with the home run. Changes the whole complexion of the ball game. For Epstein, that's his 30th home run of the season. Epstein is in 4th in the American League in home runs. That gives him now big 3-0 for Mike Epstein. And I'm going to tell you, he had 30 in real world, so he's overperforming. Mike Epstein, number 30. Just entering it. Well, that was nice, huh, Kathy Harden? That was fun. So it's 3-2 ball game. Funny how things can change on a dime. Ken McMullen comes out. It's 2 outs, nobody on. Brabender is ready. Here's the pitch to McMullen now. 6-3 right-hander. That's deep by McMullen. And oh my, that's gone. Back-to-back home runs. Oh, Lord Jesus. Whew. McMullen knocks one out. Look at that, back-to-back off of Brabender's card. He had 19 in real world. So now it's a 4-2 ball game. Let's look at that McMullen home run again. 6-3, N home run 1-19. It's a 6, and he's got the power. That's an N. Wait a minute. And here's Bernie Allen. There's action in the Seattle bullpen. Gelnar and Barber. Gelnar, right-hander. And Steve Barber, the southpaw. And they pitched in real world in this ball game. So Brabender allowing 4 runs, including a 3-run home run by Epstein and then a back-to-back by McMullen. And Bernie Allen comes up, singled and walked. 2 outs, still nobody on. Here's the pitch to Brabender. Big 2-out rally. Grounds it to second and the side is out. So Brabender gets out of it finally after 4 big runs. And after 5, it's 4-2 Washington Senators. And here's Casey Cox, now the winner of record. Yes, he is. And leading it off will be John Donaldson for the Pilots. Donaldson walked, doubled, and scored. Amazing 2-out rally with 2 outs, no one on. A 4-run rally. Okay, Cox. The pitch to Donaldson. That's 2-7 right-hander, and that is a chopper to third, thrown out by McMullen, 1 away. And now it's Ron Clark. Here's the pitch to Clark. Whoa. 4-6 right-hander, grounds to first. Epstein takes it to the bag, 2 away. And they're going to have a hitter only because I know there's 2 outs, but he just did not look good in that inning. And they're going to have a new pitcher, so I'm going to bring in the left-hander, Steve Barber. A couple left-handers in the lineup. Barber will be the new pitcher next inning. We'll find out in a moment who's going to hit for Brabender. Who pitched 5 innings. He allowed 8 hits. He walked 2, struck out 4, and allowed 4 runs. Let's see who's hitting. It's going to be Greg Goosen. Greg Goosen. Don't you love it? Look at that. So here comes Greg Goosen up to the batter's box with 2 outs and nobody on. He's got power. Cox is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Goosen. 4-7 right-hander, grounds it to short. Cullen to Epstein, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Casey Cox. And after 5.5, it's 4-2 Senators. And coming from the bullpen is Steve Barber, who will be the new pitcher. We'll give him a chance to get over here from the bullpen. He's coming in on the golf cart, and he will face the bottom third of this order. When we get back, which will be 3 to 5 minutes. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. We so much enjoy you spending your time with us. It's such a generous thing to do, to spend time with someone. I'm gonna take care of some personal behaviors that I need to do, and when we come back, we're gonna continue this ball game. It's 4-2 Senators. They won the first 2 games of this 3-game series on shutouts by Coleman and Schellenbach, complete game shutouts. And now Casey Cox will try to hold the lead to make it a sweep. I'll be back. Indeed I will. the smell of Strat-O-Matic in the morning. You know, did you see Apocalypse Now? I bet you did. I'll be back. It smells like victory. Remember that? That was like, what kind of fucking wacko is this? He was great in that. Oh. Woo. We are back and we are ready to resume this ball game. Steve Barber is the new pitcher for the Seattle Pilots after Goosen pinch hit for Brabender, who allowed 4 runs with 2 outs, 2 back-to-back home runs, a 3-run blast by Epstein, and then followed by a solo home run by Ken McMullen. I'm looking over in the Senators' bullpen, and it looks like Ted Williams has called Darryl Knowles, the left-hander, to start warming up, just in case Casey Cox needs relief. And this is Steve Barber now. And Tim Cullen will be the first batter. I'm going to refresh my coffee and we're going to continue this ball game. Folks, I worry a lot, but I want to tell you, I am so grateful that my loved ones are safe and I'm safe and I'm okay, because I turn on the news and I observe the suffering that so many people go through. My heart is bleeding for them, but I go on. Otherwise I'll be destroyed if I get too sensitive about it. Okay, Tim Cullen steps in. And here's Barber. He's ready. Here's the pitch to Cullen. That's 5-7 right-hander, walked him. Not the way I like people to start in relief. Cullen on first, so lead it off. Here's French. Cox on deck. Oh, that's good coffee. Here's Barber from the stretch, and the pitch to French. That's 3-5. Whoa, French hits it deep to right. Going back is Hovley. He can't get to it. Wait a minute, that was against the left-hander. Oh, I'm so sorry. It drops in, and that is going to be a double. Let's see if Cullen stretches home. We'll look at this again. Cullen, 1-12. He'll hold. And the fans are cheering. French has come through. Let's look at that again, please. It was lefty-lefty here, 3-5, and double 1-3. Well, Lord, it was a 2. A 10% chance he had, and it went in. That was to right field. So it's second and third, nobody out. And here's Casey Cox. Senators lead by 2, second and third, nobody out. Cox struck out twice against Brabender. Oh, that's good coffee. Good coffee, Kathy Arden. Things are heating up, absolutely. Okay, Cox now facing Brabender. Here's the pitch. That's 5-5, right-hander. Walked him, that'll load the bases. Brabender in real trouble here. Bases loaded, nobody out. That would have would have been a strikeout against a left-hander. And Del Unser, it'll be lefty-lefty here. There's action in the Seattle bullpen now. John Gelnar, who pitched in this game in real world. Should have brought him in the first place. Gelnar warming now in the Seattle bullpen. Okay, Unser, 0 for 3 today. Infield is back. Here's the pitch to Unser. 2-5. And that is a drive. It's a base hit. His first of the game. Cullen scores. French scores. And it is a 6-2 ball game. A 2-run single by Unser. And that was 2-5. Yeah, look at that. Base hit. That's it for Barber. Look at that. So Barber will be pulled after facing 4 batters here. He pitched 0 innings, allowed 2 hits, walked 2, and allowed 2 runs thus far. He's responsible for first and second. I'm sorry, that was first and third. And coming in is John Gelnar. The Seattle Pilots, they waste no time. Gelnar coming in from the dugout. There'll be a slight delay. Okay, Gelnar is ready. Trying to put this out. May is 3 for 3 today. 3 singles. Scored a run on the 3-run home run by Howard. Lee May, left-handed hitter, facing Gelnar now. First and third, nobody out. Infield back. Here's the pitch to May. That's 4-9 left-handed. Oh my, that's hit well into right center, and Hovley can't get it. It's dropping in, and that's going to be a triple for Lee May. Cox scores. Unser scores. It's 8-2 ball game. Lee May with a triple. Look at that again. 4-9 triple 1-6. It was a 1. As simple as that. 4 runs charged to Barber in 0 innings. That gives him an ERA of, in this game, of infinity. And here's the big man. Big man 2 for 3. It's May on third. Nobody out. Gelnar. The pitch to Howard. Oh! That does not count. That's a re-roll because it fell on my lap, the red die, and it was loose. So I don't, when it hits my body like that, it's a re-roll. So we're going to do it again. We don't even look. Here's the pitch to Howard. That's 1-4, and that's hit deep. To left field, back goes Davis, it's gone. 2-run home run by Howard, number 42. And the fans are just eating this up. It's now 10-2. Howard with his 42nd home run of the season. He already leads the majors. And Kathy Harden was right. Things were heating up, and they still are. Frank Howard, number 42. And he gets quite a pat on the back from Ted Williams. He really, Howard, number 42, being entered. And we're going to put all that into our bombs away for the big man. And look at that. Gelnar allows a triple, then a homer. So the Seattle Pilots have lost their way. Still nobody out. And here comes Mike Epstein, who had a 3-run home run. 6 runs in this inning. Yeah, enjoy it. Why not? 10-2 ball game. Okay, here's Epstein now. Pitch from Gelnar. That's 3-3, and that is a base hit by Epstein. He's 2 for 4. There's action in the Seattle bullpen again. Look at that. O'Donohue pitched last game. He will not be available in my book. I'd rather not use Locker if needed because he's their best. Coming in, it's Mike Marshall warming. Mike Marshall warming. Whew. And Ken McMullen, who hit the home run, the back-to-back home run in the 5th. 10-2 Senators. Bottom of the 6th, still nobody out. They've reached base 7 consecutive times. Here's the pitch to McMullen with Epstein on first. That's 2-8, and he struck him out. About frickin' time. 1 down. Here's Bernie Allen. The pitch from Gelnar. 4-10 left-handed, fly ball left. Getting under that is Davis, 2 away. And the Senators have batted around here in the 6th. It's 2 outs. Epstein on first. Here's Tim Cullen. And the pitch. 4-6 right-hander struck him out. So the side is retired finally after 6 runs. And after 6, it's 10-2. Cox comes out now. Ed Stroud will come out to play left field for Frank Howard. He's a better fielder. Ed Stroud, he's a 3 versus a 4. This is Ted Williams doing what he likes to do. Okay, that's the way they'll leave Epstein in, even though he's a 4, just for the fun of it. Kathy Arden. Casey Cox trying to win this. It'll be the top of the order. Tommy Harper to lead it off. Top of the 7th. It's a 10-2 ball game. So we have just to let you all know that Ed Stroud is playing left field now. I don't have to even write it. Here's Cox now, facing Harper 0 for 3. Here's the pitch. That's 3-7 right-hander, walked him. This is the endurance inning for Casey Cox. Knowles is available. Hovley comes up 1 for 3. Pilots down by 8. Here's Cox. And the pitch, 1-2. Grounds it to first for the force. Harper is out. I forgot to hold him, and I forgot to even think about stealing with him. Even though that's down by 8, that's not even really something you want to do. Here's Wayne Comer. Hovley on first, 1 down. Comer 3 for 3, 3 singles, scored a run. Pitch from Cox. 3-11, and that is hit deep. Oh my, by Comer. Back to the wall goes Stroud, and he makes the catch. Ed Stroud, oh my, who came in for Howard. Nice catch at the warning track by Ed Stroud. Again, that was 3-11, and Ed Stroud makes the catch. It'll be 2 away. And here's Tommy Davis with 2 outs and Hovley on first. Davis 1 for 3. Pitch from Cox. That's 3-4. And he grounds it to short. Cullen has it over to Epstein, and the side is out. We're in the 7th inning stretch. And it's a 10-2 ball game. Senators looking for a sweep here. Gilnar takes the mound. He ran into his own trouble and then retired 3 in order. He allowed a 2-run home run to Howard. For that, Howard gets to be relieved by Ed Stroud. Here's Jim French to lead it off. He had the double in the 6th. Pitch to French, 5-7, left-hander, chops it to second. Donaldson a 4. That's 18-4, and he throws him out. And here's Casey Cox. He gets a good hand from the crowd. He's pitched good baseball. Gilnar winds, and the pitch, 3-10, grounds it to third, and Harper has it 2 away. So Gilnar looks like he might have settled down. He's retired 5 in order. Del Unser 1 for 4, singled and scored in the 6th, in that 6-run 6th. 4-11, and that is a base hit to right field. His 2nd hit of the ball game. Unser 2 for 5 on first with 2 down. And Lee May, look at that, 4 for 4 Lee May. That was a triple. It's hard to see now. 3 singles and a triple, 2 runs scored, 2 knocked in. With 2 outs and Unser on first. Pitch to May. 5-7, grounds it to second for Bernie Allen, a 3. 11-3, and he throws him out. The side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. 7 full, 10-2, Washington. Casey Cox in his endurance inning, his 2nd endurance, unfazed as of yet. And Mincher will lead it off. Cox trying to go all the way here. Knowles is sitting down now. Mincher 2 for 2, hit by a pitch. Here's Cox. Whoa! That was saved from falling. 5-10, left-hander, fly ball center. Unser makes the catch. 1 away. And here's Jerry McNertney. He's 0 for 3, grounded into 2 doubles today. Here's the pitch to McNertney. That's 4-8, right-hander, fly ball center again. Unser, 2 down. And John Donaldson with 2 outs, no one on, top of the 8th. Here's the pitch from Cox. That's 1-7. Right-hander grounds it to second. Bernie Allen to Epstein. It's a 1-2-3 for Cox. Looking strong. It's the bottom of the 8th. Senators again. Gelnar in his when did Gelnar come in? For Christ's sakes. I think I missed that. Wait a minute. Yeah, there it is. 1, 2, 3. So this is whatever. This is his endurance center. Here's Ed Stroud, who came in for Frank Howard. Stroud, a left-handed hitter. Gelnar is ready. Here's the pitch. 1-5 struck him out. Gelnar with his 3rd strikeout. Now Mike Epstein. 2 for 4. 3-run home run and a single. That's 4-4 left-handed. Fly ball center. Comer a 4. 10-4. Oh, he can't get it. It drops in. That'll be a double for Epstein. Epstein 3 for 5 today. Big hitting today by the Senators off of Seattle Pilots pitching. Epstein on second, 1 out. If you're looking ahead to the top of the 9th for Seattle, it'll be Clark, a pinch hitter, and Tommy Harper. They're down by 8. Here's McMullen. He hit a solo blast. That's 5-4 right-hander, catcher X. McNertney at 2. 14-2. He fouls out to McNertney, 2 away now for Bernie Allen. Bernie 1 for 3 and a walk. That's 4-2 left-handed. Grounds it to second. And Donaldson throws him out. The side is out. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We're heading to the 9th. It's been an enjoyable ball game, I think. Casey Cox going for the complete game win. It would be his 6th. Gelnar pitched 3. Okay, here's Ron Clark to lead it off. It's a great way to start the day, Kathy Harden. In fact, I'm going to get some coffee to just wrap up this ball game. A lot of the crowd has left already. They want to beat the traffic. And frankly, I don't blame them. Okay, Cox is ready, going for a complete game. And, you know, for Casey Cox, that's a big freaking deal here, even if it is against an expansion team, the Seattle Pilots. Clark at the plate. Here's Cox, the windup. And the pitch 3-10, and that's a chopper back to Cox. He has it, and he throws it to Epstein for the first out. And there'll be a pinch hitter. No surprise for Gelnar. Seattle down by 8 with 1 out. Let's see who's coming in to hit. It's going to be Mike Hegan. Mike Hegan, who has been troubled with shoulder problems, but he's well enough to hit, and he is a left-handed hitter. So Hegan steps in. Cox gets the sign from French. He's set. The wind-up, the pitch to Hegan. 6-6. Base hit up the middle. So Hegan is on. He can run. So he's on first with one down. And Tommy Harper 0 for 3 on a walk. And Cox will work from the stretch here. The infield is back looking for a double, but that's not easy against Harper. Here's Cox, and the pitch to Harper. That's 4-9 right-hander. Whoa, it's a base hit. Hegan goes to third. One more hit or walk, and Cox has reached fatigue. Williams may keep him in, though, to see if he can complete this. First and third, one down. And Steve Hovley, the batter, 1 for 4. Cox gets the sign from French. He's set, down the pitch to Hovley. 5'10" left-hander. Fly ball center field. That's going to be a can of corn for Unser. And the runners hold. 2 outs for Wayne Comer, who's 3 for 4 today. Okay, Cox is ready. The pitch to Comer. 5'9" right-hander. Struck him out! And the ball game is over. Oh, a nice way to finish it for Casey Cox with his first strikeout of the ball game. How do you like that, Kathy Harden? That was his first. And the game is over. Great pitching performance by Casey Cox. The final score, Washington Senators 10, Seattle Pilots 2. Cox, the star of the game. Honorable mentions go to Epstein. A 3-run home run, 3 runs batted in. Howard, 3 for 4. A 2-run home run. And also to Lee May, 4 for 5. Okay, great hitting. Cox gets the win. That is his 6th. He went all the way 9 innings, and he's tired. 1, 2. He threw a lot of pitchers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hits. 11, 12 hits. And he only allowed 2 runs. That's impressive. He walked 2, struck out 1. It was the last out of the game. The loss goes to Brabender, the final line. Senators 10 runs on 15 hits and no errors. Seattle 2 runs on 12 hits. They got a real problem, I think, leaving people on base. They left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 left on base. Oh, thanks, Kathy Harden. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty decent. And I hope you're good. God bless you. Love you. You make this worth doing. To everybody else from the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network, this is Jeffrey Guterman. Stay strong. Stay well. I'll be back tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Eastern Time, U.S., for the Oakland A's at the Baltimore Orioles. Blue Moon Odom starting for Oakland, and Dave McNally for the Birds. Stay strong, Kathy Harden. I'll catch you next time.